Lacrosse. 1. Lacrosse is played with a stick, the crosse, and the players need to know how to throw, catch, and scoop. 2. Lacrosse is a fast-paced sport and full of action. 3. Women are better players than men because they are more agile. 4. Most lacrosse players play for love of the sport rather than for financial reward. 5. Women's lacrosse is the best sport on the planet. 6. Lacrosse is a violent sport. 7. Professional lacrosse in the U.S. has different rules and is played indoors.
Buying a used car.
Ashvin, age 19, came from India 10 years ago with his family and has been driving for 1 year. He is a university student on a full scholarship. He has a part-time job on weekends in his family's jewelry store. His part-time salary is $150 a week. His parents will co-sign the loan. Otherwise, he wouldn't pass bank qualifications. He lives with his family and they pay all of his expenses. The used car he wants to buy is $5,800. The down payment is $1,160, and the interest rate is 14% because he has no credit record. The monthly payment will be $150, and his car insurance will be $200 a month because of his age and short driving record.
Shu-min, age 24, has just graduated with a master's degree in chemistry. She came to the U.S. 6 years ago from China and has been a student ever since. She just received her driver's license last year. She has recently accepted a job, $80,000 a year, outside of Dallas and needs a car to get to work. During her college years, she worked as a teaching assistant to help pay her tuition. The car she wants is $8,000. The down payment of 20% is $1,600. The loan is for $6,400. Because she has no credit record in the U.S., the bank will require a higher interest rate, 14%. Her monthly payment on this car will be about $600. She will also have to pay $300 a month for car insurance. She can't afford it. What if she wants to pay cash? Would you recommend it?
Bullies.
1. Some bullies are looking for attention.
2. Most bullies don't understand or care about the feelings of others.
3. Bullies often pick on someone they think they have power over.
4. Most bullies are high school students.
5. Bullying can make a school a place of fear and can lead to more violence.
6. Kids who are bullies cannot learn to change their behavior.
7. If someone is bullying you, it's important to tell an adult you can trust.
The First Americans. Archaeologists believe Native Americans came from Asia 25,000 years ago. By the year 5000 BC, many different groups lived in all parts of North America. Because Indians lived in scattered groups and had little contact with each other, they developed different cultures. They spoke over 1,000 different languages, wore different types of clothing, built different types of homes, and made their living in different ways. Those who settled in the northern areas hunted and fished. Those who settled in the east and southwest farmed. Despite their many differences, most Indians shared the belief that people should live in harmony with nature. They believed that people should not own land because the land, like the air, stars, and water, belonged to everyone. The European settlers believed in the ownership of private property. These two very different ways of life were the basis of the many conflicts between the Indians and the settlers. In the early years of discovery and exploration, between 1492 and the mid-1600s, relations with the Indians were, for the most part, friendly. But as more and more settlers arrived, conflicts developed. Indian tribal leaders were worried and angry because settlers were crowding people off their land. When Indians sold land to the settlers, the Indians misunderstood and thought they were only giving whites the right to use the land. Many settlers tried to understand the Indian way of life and treat them fairly, but others cheated them and took their land. While Indians always fought for their rights, they were unable to stop the advance of thousands of settlers supported by the U.S. Army. Indians won some battles, but they always ended up losing their lands. By 1880, fighting had stopped. Finally, the government moved almost all the remaining Indians onto reservations. Today, however, less than half of the Indians live on reservations. Those who do try to preserve their tribal customs and ways of life. But discrimination by non-Indians, an unwillingness by Indians to adopt new ways, and a basic distrust of the federal government have kept many Indians out of the mainstream of modern life.
Save Our Planet Award.
1. The Teen Team. This group of students from Greenland Middle School saw a TV show about how plastic trash on beaches and in the ocean kills 1 million seabirds and fish every year. They organized a group of 15 student volunteers to collect bottles, plastic bags, and plastic containers from their city's beaches every month. This has saved the lives of many birds and fish.
2. Erin Brockton. Erin and her children discovered that a paper company in Greenland had been dumping poisonous chemicals in an empty yard near her neighborhood. Some of the poison had leaked into the reservoir where the town gets its drinking water. Many people got sick. After months of complaining, Erin forced the paper company to find other, safer ways to get rid of the waste.
3. VFR. Volunteers for Recycling. These people spend a lot of time at the city dump. Why? Because they want to help Greenland residents recycle their newspapers, bottles, and cans. They also organized a swap shop at the dump where people could leave old but good chairs, TVs, computers, and other useful things. Then, people who need them can get them free. Their work has saved the town thousands of dollars. Privacy. Partial dictation.
Thank you for calling Pizza Castle.
Hello, can I order?
Can I have your multi-purpose card number first, sir?
Hold on. 123 12 5889.
Okay. You're Mr. Sachs, and you're calling from 26 Rose Lane. Your home number is 627-734-5266. Your office number is 627-373-5716, and your cell phone is 627-266-2566. Would you like to have this delivery made to 26 Rose Lane?
How did you get all my phone numbers?
We are connected to the system, sir.
May I order your seafood pizza?
That's not a good idea, sir.
How come?
According to your medical records, you have high blood pressure and you're overweight.
This is crazy. I want 3 seafood pizzas.
That should be enough for your family of 10. The total is $49.99, sir. And would you please pay in cash? We see that your credit card is over the limit.
I give up. You know everything about me.
Listening text.
Good afternoon. My name is Lily. I am your waitress. Do you know what you want?
Yes, I'm going to have a grilled cheese and tomato sandwich and coffee.
Good. What kind of cheese do you want? We have Swiss, cheddar, American, and Havarti.
I'll have plain American cheese.
What kind of bread would you like? We have wheat, light rye, dark rye, multigrain, and white.
I'll have plain white bread.
What kind of coffee would you like? We have espresso, lattes, cappuccinos, and American coffee.
I'll have plain American coffee.
That's fine, sir.
Thank you. Now I'll just sit and read my plain old newspaper.
What am I? An American?
For those of you first-generation children whose parents were born in another country, let me tell you that, if you are confused, you are not alone. When I was a teenager, I thought I was the only one who felt confused. I asked myself, am I Chinese or American? Young people who have read my book, The Joy Luck Club, tell me, I feel as though you've written my life. I'm the only kid in an all-white community in all-white American schools. And I don't know if I'm Chinese or not. What should I be? When Amy was 35, she had a chance to go back to the country of her parents. She found out not how Chinese she was. She found out how American she was. Now she knows.
Made where?
Bill Smith started the day early. He set his alarm clock
Made in Japan.
for 6 o'clock a.m. While his coffee pot
Made in China.
was perking, he shaved with his electric razor.
Made in Hong Kong.
He put on a dress shirt,
Made in Sri Lanka.
designer jeans,
Made in Singapore.
and tennis shoes.
Made in Korea.
After he cooked his breakfast in his new electric fryer,
Made in India.
he sat down with his calculator
Made in Mexico.
to see how much he could spend today. After he set his watch
Made in Taiwan.
to the radio,
Made in India.
he got in his car
Made in Germany.
and continued his search for a good-paying American job. At the end of yet another discouraging and fruitless day, Bill decided to relax for a while. He put on his sandals,
Made in Brazil.
poured himself a glass of wine,
Made in France.
and turned on the TV,
Made in Indonesia.
and then wondered why he couldn't find a good-paying job in America.
How honest are you? According to an article in the New York Times on January 8, 2004, titled, Never Lost But Found Daily, Japanese Honesty, If you lost a $100 bill in Tokyo, there is a good chance that it would be returned and you could claim it. In Tokyo, with 8 million people in the city and 33 million in the metropolitan area, a $100 bill would probably find its way to the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Lost and Found Center. In 2002, people found and brought to the Tokyo Center 23 million in cash. 72% of it was returned to the owners once they had persuaded the police it was theirs. About 19% went to the finders after no one claimed the money for half a year. Children are taught from early on to hand in anything they find to the police in their neighborhood. The most frequently lost item is umbrellas, 360,000 in 2002. The item with the highest rate of return is the cell phone, 75%. Do people in your city return things they find? Do you? What's so funny?
Joke 1. Those people upstairs are very annoying, complained the tenant. Last night they stomped and banged on the floor until midnight. Did they wake you? Asked the landlord. No, replied the tenant. Luckily, I was playing my tuba.
Joke 2. As a senior citizen was driving down the highway, his car phone rang. Answering, he heard his wife's voice urgently warning him, "Herman, I just heard on the news that there's a car going the wrong way on Route 280. I know you usually take Route 280, so please be careful." "Yikes!" yelled Herman. "It's not just one car, it's hundreds of them."